Hello everyone, welcome. It's J-Man, Joshua, here to do a little review on my new monitor tablet, my first monitor tablet that I bought last week, which is the Ugee HK 1560, which I believe is a 15.5 inch monitor tablet. So I'm gonna get in, do a little review. So for those looking for a monitor tablet, but don't quite, have the funds for a Cintiq yet, this is a good tablet. And I'm not just saying that, not sponsored or anything like that. I just wanted a tablet. I've been using, excuse me, a medium Intuos, I think 3 tablet. I still have it. It's backup, but I'm gonna get into this. And let's begin. I don't want to hold you too long. Okay, so the Ugee HK 1560. What does it come with? Of course, you got the monitor. It comes with a screen protector that only has adhesive at the top of the screen protector, so you could lift up the screen protector, if you wanted to. Which I honestly find that fine. Because we all know when we deal with screen protectors, the bubbles and everything like that. And if it's not set right, if it's not set right, then it's pretty much garbage. You can't reuse it. But this is one strip, line it up, and you're good to go. And it gives a little extra texture when you draw a sketch or whatever, which is nice. What we have here now, if you get this Ugee tablet, of course it'll come with a disc. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Not only with the screen protector, it comes with 2 rechargeable pins. 2 rechargeable pins and 2 cables for them, which is cool. And also this glove. So they give you a good bit. That's another reason why I liked it, because they give you some of the accessories that you may need down the line anyway. So, and as far as the drivers, it comes with a disc, but I highly recommend don't use a disc because those drivers are most likely outdated anyway, and just go to their site and download the driver there. One thing I will mention though is that the drivers, if you have a Wacom driver, if you have any other tablet driver installed on your computer, you have to uninstall those first. And even the installation won't let you install the Ugee driver if it senses another driver. It'll be like, hey, this is here, so you need to remove it, restart your computer, and then install the driver. So when you install the driver, this is what will come up. Usually in your the lower right of your computer, where you'll find your audio options and all that kind of stuff. And of course it has info, monitor setup. If you have more than one monitor, it will always be number 1 monitor. No matter if you got it to the left, in the middle, to the right, it will always be labeled monitor 1, and then your other monitors can follow suit. Because I have, as you see, it's 3 blocks. I have 3 monitors right now set up. And of course your buttons, you have two buttons. Barrel button 1, you can do right click, double right click, middle, left click, and the same goes for the second button. And of course the double click speed time, you have your pressure if you want to set your pressure the way you like it, from light to heavy. And then of course you have your calibration, your 4-point and your 9-point. So usually I do the 9-point, and a lot of times, well, not a lot of times, but a few times, if it feels kind of off-center, then just calibrate it real quick. It's not going to hurt. It'll only take you a few seconds. So, and that's basically with the driver. It's simple, sweet, to the point. And also, one thing to mention, there are no express keys on either side of the monitor. So if you, excuse me, are a big user of express keys, don't let that be a deal breaker, because, I mean, they're nice, but you can work without them. You can just, like right now, I'm just using a wireless keyboard, and eventually I'm gonna get a one-handed gaming mechanical keyboard. So you can work around that. It doesn't slow down my workflow at all. So of course I'm in Photoshop here. And this is one thing I'm working on now. A little take on Riri Williams, and just to test out the pressure. I always use, well, not always, but I use transfer with the opacity and the flow jitter, the pin pressure, to really, let me see what layer I'm on here. There we go. You see I'm applying pressure, easing up off the pressure, applying pressure. And the strokes are fairly smooth. They're really smooth. So if I want to do a little hatching here, and there's really, in my experience with it, there's really not much lag with it. Like some tablets, even tablets that don't have a screen on it, they might have a slight lag to it. Now if it's going a little bit slow with its strokes, for me, I have two programs open right now. I have Photoshop and ZBrush open right now. So even with both of those open and waiting, it's not hanging up. It's not hanging up that bad at all. Because once you have certain programs open at the same time, your computer will kind of lag a little bit. And the feel of it is very nice too. I'm just messing around. I'm not really doing anything. And of course, there's a little bit of gap between the pen and the screen, but not a deal breaker. When you get into it, it really doesn't matter, because the angle, you can change the angle because there's a latch on the back of the monitor that you can change, that you can lift, and you can change it to fit which angle is good for you. And the viewing angle, see, as I turn it, you can still see it pretty well. The viewing angle is great. And on the right side of the monitor, you have your power button, menu button. It's a few buttons. And the menu, you can change your brightness, contrast, have a lock screen, things like that. You can customize how it looks to your feel, because I customized mine. It was a little bit too much brightness and contrast, so I changed it to meet what I needed. Like I say, it's simple to the point, and feels very good. Like I said, I have ZBrush open. I'm still getting some good strokes. And the battery on the pen lasts a good while too, which is a good thing. And this is lovely with 3D as well. Let me just get the whole thing here. And the project that I am working on, and I have my buttons. I have this button set to right click and this middle click. So pretty much everything is as if I was using the Wacom or any other tablet. So just grab something here. There's no hang up, no flaws when working in your whichever 3D application that you use. So same thing, just to show the pressure. The pressure is automatically set, just like, so I'm pressing really hard. Now I'm going really light, barely going back hard. So the pressure, because that was one thing I wanted to make sure, is that the pressure was set up in ZBrush, and it is, which is awesome. It makes sculpting or doing anything just a little bit easier to do. And whether you use ZBrush, Mudbox, Maya, because I use ZBrush, Maya, Marmoset, and Substance, software, it works with anything. Whether you got those, 3D Code, Blender, or whatever else. And that was real light. I'm pressed real hard. And I'm not even pressing super hard. I'm giving just a good bit of pressure. So you don't have to press ultra hard on the tablet just to get the pressure you want. Little pressure, just a little pressure. Now if you want to go light, add pressure as I move. Boom. So just, and that, like I said, that's pretty much it. It can work with anything, Unreal Engine, Unity, CryEngine. You can use it for whatever you need. Illustration, 2D, 3D. It's simple. So now I'm gonna go, in my opinion, the pros and cons of this monitor. Of course, the price, I believe it's still $399 on Amazon, and I have links in the description for you to go check it out. It's a IPS monitor HD, and like I said, it's 15.5 inches. Its color is great. Its display is awesome. It's much better than the monitors I got, because I have some fairly old monitors. So when I want to make sure I have accurate colors, I'll pull everything to the monitor here. Another pro, I'm gonna close ZBrush and pull up Substance Painter. But yeah, those pros, the 2 pins, the gear, the glove. Like I said, the feel is great. The feel is great. There's no hang up. There's no lag. Now, and it's HDMI to your computer, and a USB. And that's all you need. Which that can be a pro or a con at the same time, because if your computer doesn't have HDMI, you need to get an adapter, but that's not a deal breaker either. Okay, and another, I guess I would consider a con that I've noticed. I've gotten used to it. It's not like super bad, but I noticed that the lighting, like the cool or the warm, I guess saturation of the screen might kind of change depending on what you're working on or what program. Because I know in ZBrush, I'll be sculpting or doing whatever, and it's like it'll get a little bit lighter, a little bit darker, but not by a lot. But you can see it. But now I don't really notice it. So That is one very minute drawback. It's not like it goes from super bright till you can barely see. No, it's very faint. Okay, another con could be if you miss using express keys. Like I said, that's not a deal breaker. And this algorithmic, this is one of their test models, and just doing the usual turns and all that kind of stuff that you would do, and just showing you can use it in whatever software that you need. See, like I just noticed, and it's only, I don't know if it'll pick up on the camera, but it's only this back gray area. When I move or do something, the color, if it's, yeah, it's picking up on the camera. See how the color, how that shifts? The character isn't doing it, but it's like the empty, kind of empty gray space. It'll do it, but not on whatever you're working on. Because if it did it on whatever you're working on, then that would be a problem. But other than that, for my first monitor tablet, I really like it. I suggest this if you're looking to branch into the monitor tablet realm, because there's a lot of brands out there, and I've been in the market for a while, but that is the Ugee HK 1560. Sorry if this video is kind of rambling. I just wanted to get it out as soon as possible for a few people that were waiting for me to do a little review on it. And like I said, I have the links in the description. So I know I'm going to be doing a few speed paints and all kind of stuff with it. But I wanted to make sure, I wanted to kind of use it and get used to it for a little bit. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, send me a message. I'll gladly answer anything that I missed, because I know I probably missed something. So thank you for watching. Take it easy. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep working hard. Don't give up. I'll see y'all later.